Hi everybody, it's episode number 268 Tommy Maroon Sports Show right here on WCTV. I'm not going to delay, I'm going to go right into Tommy's picks. Now I would tell you, okay, I'm going to delay, but I would talk Cavs, but there was no Cavs about the past week, so there is that. Alright, we'll see what happens. And Tommy's picks. Now, as you might expect in the first round, there were tons of blowouts, such as Padua beating Revere 73-39. Walsh won in double overtime. They beat Kenston 57-52, and Padua ultimately beat Walsh. North Olmsted beat Maple Heights 40-21, but their season ended to Hoban, who also beat Bedford 66-60. Or 66-20, I'm sorry. Then you got Northeast District 2 in Division 3. Now, Division 1 and 2, of course, the divisions are so small, or the districts are so small that some schools actually already in the district finals without playing a game. My word. 65-14 Brush. Will be South 55, JFK and Cleveland 37. Cheney 60 and GCLC 32. And Madison wound up beating Garfield Heights. Of course, the Madison Blue Streaks, I believe, 75-39 over the Bulldogs. And then you have Northeast District 3. The good guys did good guy things and destroy Harvey 67-21. And then Lake beat Hayes 77-11. But here was a shocking twist. We almost lost to Lake last night. That would have been disastrous. It was only a 5-point win, but you know what they say, a win is a win. We'll be playing Copley, who beat NDCL, and NDCL beat Youngstown East, and Copley beat Hathaway Brown. Northeast 4, Owlet beat Lakeside, CVCA beat Midview, and Talmadge beat Gilmore. Talmadge just got by 1 point. How about a blowout? You talk about one 80-6. St. B. St. M over the Hawken Hawks. That's literally their name, Hawken, and then the Hawks. Pretty fun name to say. And then you have the Howland High School team beat Bay 76-39. And Roosevelt beat Boardman 29-23. And Northeast 6, Aurora beat Chardon only by 19. Louisville beat Worcester only by 16, and Avon Lake downed Garrett Morgan 55-14. Now it's time for Division 4. Yeah, how cool is that, Division 4? Remember, there are 7 divisions now. Elyria Catholic just decimated St. Martin de Porres 80-9. Wow. And once again, as I said, a lot of blowouts considering the fact that this is indeed the first round, and there's a lot of mismatches in the first round. Even with 7 divisions, I still see it, I guess. Hubbard beat Lutheran West 47-44. Laurel in another rout, 87-18. Trinity beat Ravenna 65-29. And then the next district, Northeast 2, Lakeview beat Woodridge 42-23. Crestwood won 71-43, and Cloverleaf beat Ursuline 52-51. Northeast 3, Keystone beat Beaumont 44-25. Perry won over Coventry by 30, and Salem won by 22 over Struthers. Northeast 4, Streetsboro, my lock of the week in Division 4. They downed Bard 68-11. Field beat Orange 76-38, doubling their points. And Northwest decimated Akron East 81-11. And then Northeast 5, Holy Name, they beat Buckeye 56-35. VASJ easily got the best of Cano 74-36. And Norton over Cleveland Central Catholic. I don't know why I was thinking Cleveland Central Catholic as my upset of the week in Division 4, but I did. Clearly it wasn't right. Just like how Gilmore Academy was my upset in Division 3. Anyways, Northeast 6. Firelands beat Edgewood by 1 point, 51-50. And McKinley won by 10 over Springfield, and Warrensville Heights by 80. Wow, 80 points. 88-8. Those are lots of 8s, folks. But now it's time for the moment you've all been waiting for, Tommy's picks for girls basketball district finals. Yes, sir, how exciting. Division 1, we have 4 Northeast Ohio districts. Magnificat against Normandy. Magnificat didn't even play a game. They already got there, but they should still easily beat Normandy nonetheless. Medina against Stowe. Got to go with Medina. Massillon Jackson will beat Bremen Mid-Park. And here's a good game for you, folks. Strongsville against St. Joe's. Those are 2 tough schools, but I think the Mustangs can pull out the win. Division 2, Olmsted Falls will beat Austintown Fitch. Now, Austintown Fitch, no, that's in boys basketball. They're already in the district finals, but still. Brecksville will beat Riverside, in my opinion. Massillon Washington will beat Cleveland Heights in a good game. My lock of the week. Remember now, there's only 1 lock for basketball district finals, and starting district finals onwards, there will only be 1 lock and 1 upset. Green will beat Eastlake North handily. And Twinsburg will beat Harding. And Perry's going to upset Wadsworth. I don't know why. I'm just thinking that. Hudson against Avon. Got to go with those Eagles, unfortunately. Division 3. Hoban against Padua. Got to go with the Knights. And then in Northeast 2, Brush against Madison. Going to go with Brush. Then, of course, it's Highland Copley. The 3rd time we square off against the Indians this season. The first 2 games were far from easy. This 3rd game's going to be far from easy. It's out in Elyria for some odd reason. I know they could have picked, like right here in Wadsworth for the district finals, but that was well before they knew it was going to be us and Copley, but I'm pretty sure everyone was going to predict Highland Copley nonetheless. Oh, well. We'll beat Copley a 3rd time, I hope. I think we can do it. I'm crossing my fingers. I am praying to the good Lord. I am praying to the good Lord for an upset. Owlet will beat CVCA. St. Vincent St. Mary will beat Howland. And Avon Lake will beat Westlake. Division 4, Elyria Catholic will beat Laurel. Canfield will beat Crestwood. West Branch against Perry. Got to go with Perry. Streetsboro against Field. Got to go with the Rockets. Lutheran East. Lutheran East will beat Norton. And Warrensville Heights will beat Firelands in the Division 4 Northeast 6 District Finals. And then we have Division 5. Only 3 districts in Division 5. Tuscaloosa against Chippewa, going with Chippewa. And then Norwayne against South Range, going with the Norwayne. And then Crestview against Canton South, going with Canton South. Rootstown against LeBray, going with Rootstown. Richmond Heights will beat Columbia in a good game. Canton Central Catholic will beat Waynedale, and Smithville over Loudonville. And finally, Division 7. Warren JFK will beat Cardinal. Maplewood over Mogador, and Western Reserve over Cornerstone Christian. Now it's time for some high school boys basketball. Only in Division 3, mainly doing part of that. Oh, I don't know. I'd probably be here for an hour if I did all 7 divisions. So I'll make life simple for me. Hoban's my lock of the week. They'll beat Midview. Madison will beat Youngstown East. CVCA will beat Lake. And Brush will beat Garrett Morgan. The Northeast District 2, the Garfield Heights Bulldogs. They will play the Lakeside Dragons. And I got to go with Garfield Heights. Avon Lake is who they will go up against. And then for us, who do we have? We have the always rough and tough Elwood Orangemen will beat them. And GCLC, the Rams, I think they should win. And when I say they, I mean the Rams. So there is that. St. Vincent St. Mary against Firestone. Gotta go St. Vincent St. Mary. St. Vincent St. Mary's been struggling this season. So there is that. And what else is going on in the wonderful world? Geneva against Harvey. Gotta go Geneva. Olmsted Falls will beat Kenston, and Talmadge will beat Cheney. Then in 4, Padua is my upset over Cleveland Central Catholic. Gilmore will beat Rocky River. And what else? Bedford over Maple Heights. Alliance over Barberton to close out that district. And then in Northeast 5, it's Westlake Buckeye. Gotta go Westlake. Nordonia will beat University School. Nordonia did beat Hoban in a mammoth upset on a last-second buzzer beater, so you never know what can happen. Copley will down Walsh with ease. Lutheran West will beat Roosevelt. And finally, Northeast 6, Louisville will beat Akron South, Akron North will beat South, will beat Cuyahoga Falls, Revere will beat Northwest, and Twinsburg will beat Worcester. Well, folks, if you recall last week, I blessed or cursed your ears, depending on how you view it, with the great rap song about the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets. You know where I'm going with this now, folks. Due to popular demand, and I must abide to that, and must listen to my fans as a very wildly successful and popular sports talk show host in Medina County in Wadsworth, Ohio, and the man that runs the only YouTube channel that broadcasts both Highland and Baldwin Wallace games. I don't have another choice but to do another rap song because Coach Tanner Huska of the who do you call him, Highland Hornets boys basketball team said he was a little upset that there was no rap song about me or about his team because this is the best team we've had in 20 years. It's his second season, and he's done a masterful job. Forgot my hat. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. This is not going to be easy. It's going to be a tough act to follow up. I'm pretty sure we all know that by now. Woohoo, that's right, Homer Simpson. Oh God, what am I doing with my life? I don't know. But it is what it... Oh ye gods, yes, oh ye gods is right. But the show must go on, as SpongeBob once said on the episode where he's pretending to, or where he is thinks he's, you know, a superstar and all that, the rage, because he had a cameo in a commercial. That's one of my favorite episodes of the show. And show must go on. So without further ado, turn off your TV and listen. Or listen. Turn off your TV or listen. And with the local DBC news, Cool J with a triumphant comeback. I apologize in advance. Don't call it the districts. We're going to Dayton. This team ain't faking. Everybody's hating. Making the threes right down with Zach Butcher. We gotta win, that's for sure. We won the Suburban AC. Beating everyone, plus a try from Copley. Resurrect the program. You might be listening on Instagram. If you do dare. Unlike Avon, we win fair and square. Saturday, March 1st, down out at Strongsville. Garfield Heights is gonna get chilled. Tanner will beat the Dogs. Hornets gonna beat the Dogs. Tanner will beat the Dogs. Hornets will beat the Dogs. Tanner will beat the Dogs. Hornets gonna beat the Dogs. Tanner will beat the Dogs. Hornets gonna beat the Dogs. Don't call Division 3. We're hoping. Private schools are hoping that they had a superstar playing at their house. Just like we got Walker Krause. Because just like our Isaiah Young and back, Heidelberg, Heinz Iceberg, you've seen Titanics, that you know will play the Rams. Why you do play against us, the Horns from Highland. And when the clock hits 2-0, get right because we got Landon. How you like us now? No, Radigan won't allow you to win. Akron Elliott, who just beat Hay. We will win on Saturday. We're winning. Cutting down nets just like a 5. It's going to be a safe bet. Oh yeah, Tanner will beat the Dogs. Hornets gonna beat the Dogs. Tanner will beat the Dogs. Hornets gonna beat the Dogs. Tanner will beat the Dogs. Hornets gonna beat the Dogs. Tanner will beat the Dogs. Hornets gonna beat the Dogs. Don't worry, we still got 3 minutes left till this sad song is over. All right. Practicing shots when we heard Garfield is gonna cook. We got Cam Cook. What made you forget about T-Rob? But we're gonna make you sob. We beat the devil out of Brian Schmidt's Brunswick Blue Devils. They won't play because they'll get leveled. Dancing, shooting, winning awards like Tony. Starring Ben Ragoni. Hornets gonna beat the Dogs. Hornets gonna beat the Dogs. Tanner will beat the Dogs. Hornets gonna beat the Dogs. Tanner will beat the Dogs. Hornets will beat the Dogs. Tanner will beat the Dogs. Hornets gonna beat the Dogs. Say, have you ever seen a star like Jake Weber, the head coach at JV? There ain't no lobby with Coach Bobby. We are scarier than the film Wizard of Oz with superstars like Oz. When we have a great team, that's not odd. God! Woo! Chris Sauer has a great freshman crew. Winning. You can't play us like a kid's toy because we got real good assistants. Like Keith Soy. We're good. We're ready. We're the best in the neighborhood. Hungry like pigs. We're big. Harrison Riggs. Win at our dome because we didn't lose at home. God, thank God. Because I got to announce this great squad. Tanner will beat the Dogs. Hornets gonna beat the Dogs. Tanner will beat the Dogs. Hornets gonna beat the Dogs. Tanner will beat the Dogs. Hornets gonna beat the Dogs. Tanner will beat the Dogs. Hornets gonna beat the Dogs. And it's over, thank God. I apologize in advance. I went much faster than the song went. I apologize for absolutely cursing your eardrums as I always do, but once again, Coach Tanner Huska said, wants to hear a song, couldn't disappoint the dude. He's one of the best coaches in Northeast Ohio. He almost beat Brecksville last year. And I know I was kind of freestyling because I wasn't really paying attention because I'm not that good at music and I'm kind of tone deaf when it comes to music, but pretty sure we all know that by now. What you don't know by now is that I changed my screensaver. As you can tell, where am I? I'm right there. Whoops. Right there. Yes, right there. A piece of the net. And all the coaches, Coach Tanner on the left, Coach Soy on the left, Coach Sauer on the right, Coach Isaiah Young on the right. I hold the fact that he is a Heidelberg grad, but you know what? Can't win them all. But you know what you can do? Subscribe to WHBW and WCTV on YouTube because it's always fun here on YouTube, whether you're watching on WCTV or my YouTube channel or on my personal Instagram account where it probably has a good chunk of likes and everybody's telling me, Tommy, you are the greatest rapper of all time. Let me assure you I am not. But thank you for the compliments. Anyways, enough of me yapping. We got to listen and watch more great shows here on WCTV in Wadsworth. Tommy Maroon thanking you for watching. Goodbye, everybody.
You are watching WCTV, Wadsworth Community Television.